Super Bowl's over. So, my thing about that, the matchup sucked. That's fine, but the halftime show. I'm not into politics. I'm not into any of that kind of stuff. But I didn't understand a single word he said. I'm not against culture, diversity, anything like that. I'm not into politics. Not my thing. Lady Gaga came out, nothing. So like something like Daddy Yankee, that was the best part of the show for me was Gasolina for 2 seconds. I like that song. I like how it's back and forth with the language. But I kind of knew that was not going to happen tonight. He was going to prove a point, make a statement, be petty, whatever the right word is. So, man, I've never been more disappointed. Like, to me, it used to be kind of like a Hall of Fame thing. Like, you've been here for a long time. Everyone knows your stuff. Like, Prince, all that kind of stuff. You earn that respect, that halftime show. But lately, it's been like, who's relevant? Like, The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar, Bad Bunny. I don't know who Bad Bunny is. I saw him at WrestleMania. I see him on SNL. Don't know one of his songs. I don't know a word out of his songs. Even tonight, I'm like, I don't get it. It wasn't good. The dancing and the whole like show together was not good. Besides I don't know what he's saying. So like, very disappointing. So NFL in general has been kind of just off the walls lately. And this didn't help. They're always going to get the views. Everyone's going to watch it. I'm still going to watch it. I'm a Packers fan. I'm always invested. Every year I think we're going to win the Super Bowl. We don't. It's fine. It's not fine. But anyways, this was by far the worst performance. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't care about who's president, who's this, who's I'm not. I don't do a party. Not Democratic, Republican. I'm not in this. I don't care. I believe what I believe. I'm not religious in that kind of like. I have my beliefs. I don't showcase it. I don't shove it down people's throats. And I don't argue with people who are on the same page. People have their own mind. They have their own opinions. Who cares? Why do you care? That's why I don't get it. But tonight I definitely felt, it's like, I don't feel American. I don't feel nothing. Like, it was so weird to where it's like, even like, so I live in Ohio. We did certain votes that got passed. Then went to a certain power, and then it's been 3 years, and we haven't. It's still not passed. Like it seems like my vote doesn't matter. It's very weird. If you know, you know. But I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, I want to be entertained and escape my life by watching these sports, watching these halftime shows. And yeah, I just sit here, I'm like, I'm not entertained. It makes me not want to, puts me in a bad mindset. Like, bro, the things I overcame just to have 2 hours to myself, I can't even get that. I don't get it. It's very unpatriotic. It's very disappointing. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to add anything extra to it. I know how that would go. I don't get it. This happened. I already know the whole news feed. Don't pay attention. If it's a clickbait thing on Facebook or something, sure. Other than that, I don't know, dude. The biggest event in America, and this happened. Where we can't understand what you're saying or what's going on. And everyone's still going to hate on Trump, make a 20-minute monologue on how he's bad. Okay, you run for president, you do something, you have the platform, yet you're not doing it. You're just talking shit. Congrats. Makes you look cool. No, dude, like, you want to cry about, like, Jimmy Kimmel. Like, I love Jimmy Kimmel. I watch him from the Man Show. I grew up on Girls on a Trampoline. But yeah, he cries over, oh, Trump did it. That's literally his. You don't have anything better to talk about. That's it. You're sticking up for who? People who don't agree with you? Or agree with you? To me, it's too divided. Who cares? Honestly, like, use your platform to talk shit about the president of your country that you live in. cool, congrats. You really got a lot from that. Okay. No, like, I don't care who president is. To me, that's a face of a thing, but he does not control certain things, and that's what I don't understand. Like, bro, you understand what's going on without him? Like, like tonight, the Super Bowl show, like, he had nothing to do with that. He was against that. I'm just leaving that. I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but I watch halftime show. I was like, this is literally the worst part of the halftime show or the Super Bowl. I mean, the Super Bowl was boring, especially the first half. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can have some relief, some stress watching, or, stress relieved watching the halftime show. No. I was like, where am I? I'm in Ohio in the USA, and I'm watching this. This is our biggest event. So he's in WrestleMania. He's a wrestler, apparently. That's how I knew him. Other than that, I would not know who he is. I did watch his SNL clip. He's like, you got 4 months to learn Spanish. He was not joking, which makes it even worse. He's so famous for no reason. This doesn't seem real or legit. Like something set up. Like how his song sucks, his acting sucks, his wrestling sucks. Yet he's a halftime show. Okay? There's a million I'm not even gonna name them. Anyone deserves to have that show. Motley Crue, dude. The Dirt was such a huge movie. Have them. They overcame a lot of stuff. I don't know. That's weird. That's the first thing I thought. I'm not even a big fan of them. But, like, someone like that, where you're like, you achieve the status to where everyone respects you and understands you. No pun intended. It weirded me out. I don't get it. I'll never get it. I couldn't be more disappointed. Like, I'm not going to tune in. I'm sure something will clickbait me, but it's cool to watch Seahawks anyways overcome the last game to play against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And honestly, Sam Darnold deserves that moment. Oh, he played a good game. He won. Who cares? But his overcoming, like how it started, I never thought he'd win a Super Bowl. And it's funny, like I'm a Packers fan. The Vikings got rid of him, and they said no to Aaron Rodgers. It's so funny. Look at him now. I'm talking about Darnold. I mean, Rodgers at least made the playoffs, but it's crazy. Nothing's ever gonna change when it comes to diversity. It never will. That's sad. It's not just because of this, but in general, there's no pride. America's lost its pride. And of course, people are going to blame this and blame that. That's fine. That's cool. It's not. But I'm just, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm fine. That's how I'm answering that. But I was born here. I live here. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that. I'm not. It could be worse. Okay. I get that. But understand, I came from one person and where he lived at and who he, did stuff with. I can't control that. I am blessed and grateful that I was born. I was the one that won the race. I'm a winner. We all are. If you're born, like that's a big race to go, to get hatched. But I know things are gonna be worse. It's just from when I was born to here. I was born in 91, and nowadays I'm like, what happened? People think Bill Clinton was the bad. That's so funny. Oh, he made a mistake that everyone mistakes. They just don't do it on public record. Like you see the generation that dates nowadays. Yeah, it's cute. That's funny. People always have judgment and assume and blah blah blah. My whole point is, I didn't like the halftime show. Agree, disagree. That's fine. There's nothing more to it. To be honest, I was confused more than anything. I literally took that half hour, just like, okay, what? Literally, my